Am I wrong that I broke up with him without warning? Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my boyfriend without warning? I was in a relationship with my ex, Chris, for 4 years. We were best friends, had a great apartment, his, but I paid half the rent, and I thought he was the one. I was certain we'd get married. Things were perfect until everything fell apart. At work, a co-worker was fired after filing a harassment complaint against our manager. She had proof, and I backed her up. I knew I'd likely be next, and I was right. When I told Chris about it, he was very supportive. That night, he went out with friends while I stayed home. 2 days later, I received a message from one of his friends saying Chris had slept with his girlfriend during that night out. At first, I thought it was a prank, but the friend sent photos as proof. His girlfriend had confessed to him out of guilt, and he encouraged me to break up with Chris too. I was devastated. Before I could confront Chris, he texted me saying he wanted to talk and would be home in 15 minutes. That confirmed everything. I packed my things, left a note saying I knew he cheated and was ending things, and went to my sister's house. I turned off my phone, told my family what happened, and asked them not to tell Chris where I was. He called everyone and even showed up at my sister's house, but she kicked him out. A few days later, he found me waiting for my sister and sat next to me. He begged for forgiveness, saying, "It just happened, and I'll never do it again. I love you." He cried uncontrollably, but I stayed firm. I told him I forgave him but reiterated that the relationship was over. Chris wouldn't accept it. He kept showing up, following me around, and even used excuses like leaving items at his place to force contact. Yesterday, I told him to stop and accept the truth, but he's still everywhere I go. It's unbearable. I cry every night, and seeing him daily only makes it worse. He claims I ended things without giving him a chance to explain. So, am I wrong for breaking up without waiting for his side of the story?